Kendra. So welcome back to our channel. Welcome if you're new here, and as you can tell by the title of the video, this video is going to be all about getting your curls back. I'm going to be sharing my top 6 steps that I did to get my curls back and how I repaired them from heat damage. And if you're someone who's been putting a lot of heat in your hair, if you used like a lot of color and your hair is just in need of some help and you really want to start back wearing your natural curls, then you clicked on the right video. This is the video for you. Also, thanks so much to SheaMoisture for sponsoring today's video. And for those of you who have been watching the channel for some time recently, you know that I'm a full-time curly now, and I have been very committed to getting my curls back and wearing them full-time and embracing my natural hair all the time, not just half of the year like I used to do, but now I'm committed to wearing my curls all the time. And these 6 steps were game changers for me as far as getting my curls back to a wearable state. And I think these are going to really help you guys out. So I'm going to quit rambling in this intro and we're just going to hop right into it. Okay, so step 1, and that's going to be start using bond treatments. Bond treatments have really helped my hair transform over time. I want to say the past like 3-4 months I've been consistently using bond treatments, and bond treatments are super essential to getting your curls back because they're going to help rebuild the bonds that have been broken down from a lot of heat damage and color damage and styling, which we know can ruin your curls. So my go-to line for bond repair has been the SheaMoisture Bond Repair 4-Step System. I love these products. I have seen and felt a difference in my hair since I started using these. So the Bond Repair shampoo, I love the shampoo. I love the texture. It's like kind of like a jelly texture. It's very unique in texture, but I love the way this feels when I shampoo my hair. This removes buildup without stripping the hair. It's really gentle, and I can even shampoo the lengths of my hair and it doesn't feel dry. So I don't only shampoo my scalp with this, I can also shampoo like the rest of my hair, especially when I want to get rid of a lot of product buildup. This is the perfect weekly shampoo. Like if you're someone who likes to shampoo your hair once a week or twice a week, this is the perfect go-to shampoo for that. And I love the smell of these products. These smell so good in the shower. They have like a nice soft sweet smell. If you're looking for a bond repair shampoo, this one's perfect. And the bond repair conditioner is really moisturizing, really good for thick hair like mine, and it makes the hair more manageable before the deep conditioning step. I always like to do a regular conditioning step before I go in with a deep condition on my wash days, just because it makes it more manageable. And I love this texture. This is pretty thick for a regular conditioner. It's perfect for my hair texture, so I love that. This bond repair mask though is a game changer for me, you guys. You guys know how much I love hair masks. It's like my favorite hair product. If I had to say what's my go-to hair product, hair mask. And this one, I think I've gone through about 4 of these now. I've used this the most out of the entire line. Like I go through this product the most in general. So I love the bond repair mask. It repairs the hair from styling or any kind of manipulation that you do to it. It's really nourishing. The texture is really thick, which is what I prefer in a hair mask. I don't like a hair mask that's like super like thin or like whippy. But then again, I have thicker hair. You may prefer something like thinner if you have fine hair, but if you have a lot of hair and if you have very thick hair, then you're gonna love the texture of this. And I just love the way it glides throughout the hair. I love that you can leave it in for an extended period of time, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I love getting like a nice, good, deep treatment. And this is perfect if you're getting your curls back, if you're on that journey. This is essential. So highly recommend that you get your hands on this hair mask. I use this about twice a week. You can go down to once a week if you're someone who doesn't really need that much bond repair. But if you're in desperate need of some TLC for your hair, I recommend twice a week with this product, and I absolutely love it. And last but not least is the Bond Repair leave-in conditioner, which I also really love. This is perfect for protective styles. This is like the perfect prep step when you're gonna do like a protective style like twist outs or braid outs. If you're gonna do like any kind of like updo, this is like the perfect prep because it's the perfect detangler. It makes the hair super manageable. It has great slip. If you guys have watched my most recent braid out tutorial, I used this product in that video, and I'm just obsessed with this leave-in conditioner. I love that it's really lightweight while still being moisturizing at the same time. So you guys are gonna love that. It also is infused with almond oil like the entire line. So love that as well. It makes your curls super defined if you wanna like wear them out. So you don't have to just do protective styles when you use this product. It's very versatile, which is also why I really like this. So the leave-in conditioner, also love. And I love that this 4-step system basically has everything you could ever need when you're getting your hair back to a healthy state. I love that it has a good shampoo, good conditioner, a hair mask, and a nice leave-in conditioner. It's basically telling you the steps that you need pretty much. I remember all the time how Kelsey and I used to stress that leave-in conditioner is super essential to healthy hair. And a lot of people would tell us that adding a leave-in conditioner really helped like save their hair when they went to style their hair. So I highly recommend this one. I love it. And again, you're gonna love the smell. So step 2 is gonna be to stop using heat completely. Like cold turkey, stop using flat irons, curling irons, crimpers, anything with heat. If it plugs into a wall, please stop using it. And dare I say, stop using a blow dryer to dry your hair. Like if you use like a diffuser with heat. If you're trying to get your curls back, I'm gonna say opt for air drying, because that is how you will ensure that your curls just start bouncing back a lot faster. Any kind of heat is going to manipulate the hair and add more damage that's not necessary, because when you're trying to get your curls back, obviously they're already damaged, so you don't want to add to the damage that's already there. So we're trying to basically treat our hair like baby hair, like be very gentle with it, and heat is not going to help you get the desired results that you're looking for. Trust me, heat is literally going to slow down the process of you getting like beautiful, bouncy, defined curls. And no one wants like fried hair. Even if you use a heat protectant, it's still damage. It's not going to completely, you know, cut out the damage, because heat protectant is like a good step to use before you apply heat. But heat overall for this specific video is not going to help you. So cut out the heat. I promise you, you're gonna love your curls the longer you keep wearing them. So many people are like attached to heat. It's like the band-aid that people use to like make their hair more wearable. It's like a mind thing first. You have to get used to seeing yourself with curls for you to fully embrace them. It's a process. I know you're not gonna like completely be obsessed with it at first, but that's a part of the process. You will eventually. The flat iron is not your best friend, I promise you. Like mine have dust on them at this point, and I'm so grateful that I stopped using the flat iron completely. I have not used the flat iron in over a year at this point. I think that's the last time that I had my hair straight was like almost a year and a half ago. So I feel pretty good not using a flat iron. So if I can do it, y'all can do it, because Kelsey and I would straighten our hair half the year and wear it curly half the year. And we have not done that this past year and a half, so you can do it. So no heat. So step 3, stop using bleach. If this applies to you, this step may not be for everybody, but if you use a lot of color and you bleach your hair a lot, bleach is also going to kill your curls just as much as heat, if not more. Going to beauty school, you've seen it all. Kelsey and I went to cosmetology school, I want to say like a decade ago, but we learned so much. And when we would use bleach basically sucks the life out of your hair. It lifts the hair, and lifting is basically going to take the life out of the hair. You're going to remove pigment, but you're also removing like the health from the hair, if that makes sense. So that's why people recommend bond treatments, like I mentioned earlier. A lot of people who use bleach use bond treatments because they're basically like taking out the healthy parts of the hair, and the bond treatments are putting what the hair needs back in it. So bleach is not going to be your best friend either when you're trying to get your curls back. It basically breaks down like the cuticle. It's going to make your curls look more lifeless. It's going to make them look more limp, kind of like what heat does to them. And it's not going to like make them be bouncy and healthy. Bleach is also going to dry your hair out. I've seen it. I've seen people's hair literally fall on the floor from bleach just because they want to get a certain look. But when you're trying to get your curls back, bleach is just not worth it. The darker your hair is, the more protected it's gonna be. Bleached hair is gonna be more vulnerable. So if you're using a lot of bleach, your hair does not have like the, you know, it doesn't have the support that it needs to like sustain healthy curls. And it's also not going to grow as fast either, because the bleach is also going to slow down like how much growth you see as well. So if you're also trying to grow long curls, bleach is also not a good thing at all. So I know it's hard to hear for those of you who like coloring your hair, but it's the truth. I don't want to lie to y'all. And I say it all the time. Kelsey and I talk about it all the time, but bleach is the devil for curls. I said it. I want to be honest with y'all. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Please stop using bleach. So yeah. Okay, step 4, get a haircut / cut off your split ends / heat damage. So step 4, you're gonna want to get a good haircut or trim, whatever it is that you need to reset your hair. Please cut the dead ends off. No one wants split ends. You cannot mend them. Split ends are cured by chopping them off. So please cut off your split ends. If you guys don't know how split end works, I mean, hopefully you know by now, but if you're new to hair in general, split ends, when your hair is split, it basically is going to continue splitting all the way up the hair shaft, pretty much up until you chop it off. Like, you can't mend them. So chopping them off is what's going to save your hair. And if you have heat damage, I recommend gradually cutting the heat damage off. That's what I've been doing, because overall, like, my curls bounce back pretty well, like when I would go back from straight hair, but I would always have like that one stubborn section. And eventually, like, as your hair grows out, you're gonna have to keep cutting those pieces, which is what I've been doing. It's a process. You have to be patient, but it's gonna be so worth it when you see like all your curls start looking nice and uniform and bouncy and defined. And it's a lot more manageable to do them. Like, I noticed when I would style my hair, certain areas of my hair are just a lot easier to do because it's like all curly, healthy hair. And you're gonna notice like the damaged parts of the hair get more tangled. They're gonna feel more dry. And I've noticed that with my like damaged areas in my hair as well. So when I cut them off, like, products glide so much easier through the hair. So you're gonna see that as well when you start cutting off your split ends and your heat damage. So get a haircut, you won't regret it. If you don't trust anyone to do them at a salon, I recommend just giving yourself a nice dusting at home. And eventually, like, as your heat damage areas start to grow out, cut those off gradually as well. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. So whatever you're comfortable doing, do that. But yes, get a haircut and cut off your split ends, please. So step 5 is going to be protective styles. Protective styles are super essential if you don't feel comfortable wearing your curls yet. So if you're someone who isn't ready to quite wear them out, like styled in a wash and go, I recommend protective styles like braids, twist outs, braid outs. You can do like buns. I recommend low buns because high ones are gonna pull on the hair a little bit more. Those aren't conducive for growing out healthy curls, but like a low bun is probably gonna be better. Also, I recommend mini twists. Like, Kelsey just started showing me like some mini twist styles that are really cute. If you guys have seen those, I saw like some on Pinterest. Those look pretty practical. So those are like some of the protective style suggestions that I have for you guys. But whatever works for you, whatever you feel like looks good on your hair, then do that. As long as you're not putting heat in it, then yes, protective styles are just what it says. It's going to protect the hair. That's the whole point. And last but certainly not least is going to be deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is literally like pretty much like my saving grace step to like how I got like the healthiest, happiest curls. Obviously all these steps have helped me tremendously, but deep conditioning as far as hair care has been like one of those game-changing steps throughout a hair routine that you're gonna feel and see a difference in addition to the rest of these steps. But deep conditioning is going to help add the moisture back into your hair, because everybody knows that textured hair is a lot like more dry naturally, and it needs a lot of moisture and a lot of care in TLC. So deep conditioning is going to help with the moisture. It's also going to help with breakage. It's going to help with the shine of your hair and just manageability overall. So I highly recommend deep conditioning. If you can do it once a week, that is like the perfect amount of time to do it. But what I said earlier, when I first started using bond repair treatments, this deep conditioner I was using twice a week just because I was on a mission just to get my curls back. I still deep condition my hair twice a week. You don't always have to do twice a week, but once a week minimum is gonna be essential, and you're going to see a difference, I promise. Okay, so those were my top 6 steps to get your curls back. These are game-changing tips. I promise you guys will see a huge difference when you start incorporating all of these tips into your hair routine. Usually I would say recommend like one main tip to take away from the video, but I would not be helping you guys out if I say that. I'm going to say do all 6 of these steps if you want to see and feel a difference in your hair and get like the curls of your dreams this year, because I've been on this journey myself. So you're not alone if you just start back wearing your curls. You're gonna feel more confident the more you wear them and embrace your natural hair more. So I highly recommend every single tip just as much as the last one. So I would not recommend just one. I'm gonna say do all 6 steps. And I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys have any tips that help you get your curls back, please share in the comments with everybody. Also, let me know if you've already started doing the steps that I mentioned in this video. Also, the SheaMoisture Bond Repair Collection will be linked in the description box if you guys are interested, if you want to try it. Again, thanks so much to SheaMoisture for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.